welcome to the channel. I am Eros and together we are Lightly Salted.
Today we'll be installing the lower torque mounts that we refurbished or fixed in our previous video.
Alright guys, and if you guys want to learn how to do that, we will link the video down below. It's a very easy, quick, cost-effective method in repairing your torque mount.
So now that we have allowed it to sit for a week, we were able to fit it. So actually one of our subscribers actually gave us the advice to let it sit for a week.
Short Carl face, appreciate it.
Yes, because we would have just give it a day or so, but yeah, we're actually glad that we left it, and it's very sturdy. We will show you in the footage.
Yeah, so look, we are learning as we go along, so the comments that we get on specific ways of doing things, we do appreciate it. It's a learning process for everyone, so we teach, or as we go along we teach, you comment, we learn from that as well, and we absorb that information. So again, Carlface, thanks so much. We have now, as Chris mentioned, allowed it to sit for a week. We'll show you in a bit what it's like, and we'll get it fixed right now. Okay guys, so the tools that you'll be needing to replace your mounts are as follows. So you need a ratchet, which just makes things a bit easier. You'll need a 14mm socket as well as a 19mm socket. We'll show you in a bit why. And an extension, very important. You also of course need a jack and jack stands just to properly secure the car. You can remove the wheels, that is entirely optional. It does make it a bit easier though, but you don't necessarily have to do it, as you will have perfect access if you just turn the wheels a little bit. But yeah, let's get into it. We have the wheel off, we have the car raised, we have the car secured as well. Very important, you want to secure your car. So, but you still have your factory dust cover on. You're gonna have to remove that to access the lower mounting. It's right there. You can do this. So these are already broken, so I'll just be pulling them loose. There we go. And you have to move, we can just move this one here out of the way. You guys see? And there's the mounting. You can see where the mounting is laying. You can see it is quite broken because it's not supposed to be laying like that. So it's pressured here, it's broken over there. So this is the piece that we're going to be removing, and we will be fitting it now with this mounting that we repaired. Just a little tip again guys, this is of course the right hand side mounting. The right hand side mounting, it doesn't have an extra lip as opposed to the passenger side mounting. So this is where you can see the difference. So be sure that you put the correct mounting in the correct side. So this is a driver side mounting, as you can see, it's almost flush, whereas this is a passenger side or a left hand side mounting, and you can see there's the extra piece of lip. So just remember, passenger side has the extra piece of lip, driver mounting does not. Alright guys, so here we will now be using the 19 socket with an extension. You might need to use a pry bar in cases if it's a bit too tight in there, just so that you have a little bit of leverage. There we go. So the first one, this is a nut, and then we will be going, there's a bolt here and then there's a bolt that side there. Those are 14s. So for that you need to position yourself a bit under the car.
Okay, so it's a bit difficult to see what's going on here, but as you can see where his arm is, that's where the bolts are. So he's just loosening the 14 bolt that keeps the mounting in place. From there it should slip out, seeing that the mounting is already broken.
Alright guys, so we got the two bolts out now, so the mounting is free now. So you're gonna have to play around and see how it comes out. So you're gonna have to just maneuver it. In this case, this mounting is a bit broken, so just pull upward, out, and there you go. And that's the mounting. So this is the mounting that came out. It's not necessarily broken, it's not at all. However, there was just way too much flex in it. As you can see, it shouldn't flex that easily.
So when the mounting was in, this part, the top part over here, was laying at the bottom.
Yeah, so from the weight, it was basically pushed all the way there, and it just doesn't work. So as you can see, with these that we actually repaired and fold, this is solid. This is moving.
Well, let's hope it's not going to be an issue to put in.
Yeah.
Seeing that it's so solid.
That easy. Yeah. So let's check that out. So that's what came out. You can see that's what's going in right now. Bismillah. And there we go. So guys, because this mountain is now a lot more solid compared to that, it did need just a little bit of TLC rubber mallet works. Alternatively, if you're struggling too much, you're gonna have to drop the motor. So you loosen the mountings on top, inside of the engine bay, and just loosen it a bit, drop the motor slightly, make sure that you secure it, of course at the bottom, the gearbox of the motor, and then this will come down. You can just pop it in and then just jack everything up into place again. So that should be fine for now. Yeah. So these are the bolts that come up, and they will just be going up in there, and we're closing that again, and you do the exact same the other side, and that's it. Right guys, and there it is. We have the right side mounting placed back in, and compared to how you saw it earlier, as you can see, it's not pushing it to the side, and that's what we want. So we're going to move on to the next, which is going to put you on a time lapse, and then after that we have a little bit of a treat for you guys, so stay tuned. And this is why we are replacing this, guys. We fitted this in here about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. I don't use this car every day. I use it once a week. So I've done probably about 30 kilometers on it, and that's the condition right there.
Okay, so this was a brand new mounting, and look, it's again in two pieces. This is not the old mounting that we showed you. This is a different mounting. It's brand new. Look, even the top part of this rubber is breaking. I don't even know how that happens.
Yeah.
So yeah, the quality of this mounting is quite bad.
That's actually very bad, to be honest. This is why we are doing this to prevent that from happening. Like I mentioned, that's 30 k's later, like 30 kilometers.
Yeah.
I've driven with this car since I fitted that. So anyway, back to the time lapse.
Always meant to hold you closer, but I don't always do what I'm supposed to. Now you're slipping through my fingers and I don't know what to do. And I keep hoping you come back. Can we forget about the past? 'Cause baby, all I really want is you. And I finally knew right from wrong. She'd be right.
We got now to the end of the video where we installed the mountings. We had some trouble getting off the old ones and then maybe fitting it on, but it's not too much of an issue. On the driver side, the gearbox side, we had a lot of trouble getting it off. But I think that was just because the bolt was seized
On there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that is why if you're going to be doing this, we would recommend that you use a lubricant or something. First lube up the bolts and then you won't run into that issue.
Yeah.
But as you guys can see, it's fairly straightforward. We did test drive the car just a little bit and it does feel a whole lot better now.
And I mean, you also saw that the passenger side, the brand new mounting that we fitted, broke within 2-3 weeks from installing.
Yeah.
So we will keep you posted and updated as to how long these ones would last.
It is still a trial and error thing for us at the end of the day.
Yeah, and plus the original mountings doesn't have that much reinforcement, because even the driver's side one that we took off, it wasn't broken, but in between the actual bolt and the housing of the mounting, the weight of the gearbox forced the mounting to sit on the lower bottom part of the housing, which means that the original rubber wasn't strong enough to hold the mounting in place. So which means while you're driving, there's a lot of shifting.
Yeah.
Because the mountain isn't stable or strong enough.
Yeah, and you'll especially feel that primarily when you're pulling away, first gear, or even when you're shifting gears, or even when you're going over little bumps, there'll be that little torque play, and this pretty much eliminates that. So again guys, we're going to test it out, let you guys know, but now you at least know. Again, the video on where we did the repair, it's linked down below in the description, or it will pop up here. And yeah, that's just a fitment. So before we end off, we just wanted to show you guys a little something. This is our little formulated car wash. It's actually a wash and wax. Don't mind the fact that it's a little bit empty. We did abuse it quite a bit. Yeah, we wanted to show you guys pretty much how it works, but we'll save that for another time. This will be available to the public fairly soon, and we will be announcing our subscriber giveaway.
Oh yeah, it's the first time we actually mentioned it.
Yeah.
Come to think of it.
Yeah.
So what we've decided on, once we reach 500 subscribers, which is really close, we would like to give something back for everyone supporting us. So we decided, okay, we're going to give something away.
Yeah.
We're in the works of making some
Merchandise.
I mean, it's really interesting, and I'm pretty sure, if not all car guys would, they had to go through that phase at one point in their life.
Yeah.
So this is just kind of like a t-shirt kind of giving back type of thing. So that would be included in the giveaway.
So it will be the wash and wax, lightly salted by the way, this is ours. As well as from our merch, we're either going to do sweaters or hoodies. And
the hoodies will probably come at a later stage, but
yeah,
sweaters
for now.
Yeah.
And stickers, as well as a couple of microfibers just to help you guys out.
Yeah.
But yeah guys, we will be announcing in future how we're going to go about the competition. For now, we are going to take a little bit of, just a little bit of a break for at least about a month. This will be during the month of Ramadan, of course. Yeah, and we just want to wish everyone Ramadan Kareem. We hope you guys stay safe out there, and we will be seeing you guys soon again.
Yeah, we do have some plans in the future coming up, but we also would like to thank those people commenting the comment section. I mean, we read it, we appreciate it, and like we mentioned actually earlier in the video, one of our subscribers actually told us to wait a week after we did the Sikaflex poly mounts, and it actually came out really good.
Yeah, no, we're very pleased, we're very pleased. So if we were to leave it for, like we mentioned in the video, for a day or 2 days, it probably would have not been set by then. So We left it for the week as per the comment, and that's 100%.
Yeah, so we do appreciate your advice. I mean, it does help us a lot, seeing that we're just kind of messing around or whatever. But yeah, we are not professionals, as we say every time. So getting advice and feedback from you guys does help a lot,
Yes.
so that we can make content.
Yeah. So again, guys, we appreciate all the support thus far, all the comments, the likes, the guys interacting with us. That's really appreciated. And yeah, we'll see you guys soon again. And you will be seeing more of Aurora. She's not here for no reason behind us. You will be seeing more of this car in future. We have some
Definitely.
crazy plans, but
Definitely.
we'll keep that next time. Right?
Peace.
Peace.